With the blessings of God, the most merciful, this is Amir Sultan, QHSE Business International CEO, Chief Executive Officer. I hope you are following on my videos. Today I will be talking on chapter number 312. Chapter number 3, before I proceed to chapter number 312, I would like all of you to subscribe my YouTube channel and press the bell button after doing that. Moreover, follow me on Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn and Twitter. Thank you so much. Chapter number 312 is about external auditors and what is the role of external auditors and how they are effective in doing the auditing. The external auditors are basically auditors which are assigned by the organizations which are certified to issue the certification for those companies and checking and verifying the systems of the organizations on the basis of that. For example, an organization which is having accreditations about the ISO standards of 9001 2015, for ISO 14001 2015, ISO 45001 2018. They have the authority of issuing the certificates on a general basis with the correspondence and link with the ISO international organizations. So any organization which wants to have their certification from those organizations, contact them and check them and tell them that they want to have the certificate of those companies, and they want to have a proper system applied. For that thing then comes down to when that company sign up the contract with those organizations, they send their external auditors to that organization. Now I will be telling you about the external auditors. External auditors basically comes down to the organization we are talking about, ISO, with related to ISO system. They check and verify the systems of that organization on the basis of what certification they are looking for. For example, we at this time we talk about ISO 9001 2015, ISO 14001 2015, and ISO 45001 2018. Now the external auditor, when it comes down to that organization, that person checks and verify that organization on a appropriate basis. First of all, that person introduce their organization, and after the introduction, the opening meeting, that person start checking their documents. The documents they have made for that ISO system, the one I'm talking about, for example, that person start checking the documentation system of that organization on the basis of these standards. According to the guidance principles of those standards, the person check and verify are the documents being appropriately made and they be applied appropriately. Then after that, that person start going to take the tour of the premises, wherever that is, and to check that what is the status of that implications those organizations have mentioned in the documents. Are they being applied appropriately or not? The person then do the interviews, observations, and take the proper checking evidence, and take the points out the any issues if they are present according to the systems I'm talking about. Those points that person list down during the external audit. For example, the interviews points, the observations, the any issues comes down to systems, and then person comes down to the main office. After that, the proper report is made, and the final closing meeting is done in the evening, in which all the management is present, and the external auditor tells about what are the issues they have come down during the complete audit. The issues, the non-conformities, and these are known as cards. The person most of the time which initiates, they comes down to two types. One is minor non-conformity, which is the issue, the card which is need to be handled as soon as possible, so that doesn't change into major non-conformity, and the systems remain valid. If there any main issue comes down during the audit, for example, the organization hasn't addressed the main clause of that organization, of that standard in the implication of the documents and implementation, then the major NC comes down. During the major NCC, the audit need to be done again, and the organization need to revise their things to make it steadfast and strong, so that the auditor comes down again and verify the things in that way. The observation is basically an opinion in which the auditor tell about that these things should be also checked and verified, because if they don't check those things, that can change into minor non-conformity or later on major non-conformity. So in this way, the things comes down, and the points are told by the external auditors, and those non-conformities, for example, in most of the time, a lot of organizations who are going for those ISO certification have good implication in their organizations, and observation and minor non-conformities most of the time raised. These non-conformities need to be solved out within the time frame given by the external auditors, so that they can issue the certificate they are required to have for their organization. If you need more details, summary, reports, recommendation, analysis, you can contact me from anywhere in the world at +92 335 734 7400, and you can contact me on my another number at +92 314 639 700. You can reach me on my 3 email addresses also, at amirsultanrana@yahoo.com, amirsultanrana digit 1 at gmail.com, and contact at qhsebusinessinternational.com. Even you can reach me on my company website at www.qhsebusinessinternational.com. Thank you so much.